My grandpa's pool sparkles like a gem on our Texas ranch. It's my heart, my home. Until Sylvia Harrington stormed in, calling the cops, claiming my water for her HOA's greed. She didn't know. I'm Caleb Thornton, and a plan to guard my family's land and sink her lies forever. Before we dive in, hit that like button to fuel Gossip Karen. Thanks for being awesome. It's a warm Texas morning, mid-July. The hill country sun blazing gold across my pool. Its water sparkling like a sapphire, set in my 150-acre ranch. I'm in my work gear, faded jeans, a plaid shirt, boots worn smooth, tougher than my old Ford. My coffee's in a chipped mug, etched with Ranch Tough, Rest Light. Steam rising. As I check the pool filter, I'm unsteady. My cabin's behind me, a sturdy oak haven. My grandpa's pride, sitting on land we've held since 1882. The pool's rimmed by my cedar fence, marking my spread, clear as a brand on a calf. I'm adjusting the skimmer. When I hear it, splash, laugh splash, like a full-blown fiesta. In my backyard, I set my mug down, walk around the cabin, and stop dead. 20 folks from Oakridge Estates, the fancy resort neighborhood next door, are treating my pool like their private club. Kids cannonball off my diving board. Adults sprawl on my lounge chairs. Someone's floating a cooler, stocked with beer. Hold up, I call, keeping my surveyor's voice calm, steady. This is private property. Y'all gotta leave. A woman in her 40s, sipping a margarita, looks up, adjusting her shades. We paid Sylvia $600 for yearly access, she says, like it's gospel. Your grandpa promised. We could use it. My jaw drops. $600? For my pool? Before I can answer, I hear it. Click, clack, click. Like heels on tile. There's Sylvia Harrington, Oakridge HOA president, strutting toward me. In a red tank top, tied over her chubby frame, black pants hugging her bulging belly. Her short blonde hair stiff as straw. She's clutching a tablet, recording, and waving a clipboard. Like it's a royal scepter. Good morning, Caleb. She purrs, her voice sweet as syrup, but sharp as a barb. I see you've met our pool members. I cross my arms, leaning on the fence. What members? Sylvia? This is my ranch. My pool. No. HOA's got a say here. On. Sylvia's smile don't waver, but her eyes turn cold, like a snake's. Mr. Thornton, she says, like I'm a kid in trouble. I'm Sylvia Harrington, president of Oakridge Estates. HOA, our community, has standards. Your pool's a shared amenity. I point to the cabin, my voice firm. Ma'am, this land's Thornton since 1882. My grandpa never signed nothing with your HOA. She laughs, a high, grating cackle. Oh, Caleb, your little oasis may have been yours once, but Oakridge expects access. Your grandpa had a handshake deal with our founders. I nod at my fence, posts deep as roots. Founders, your mansions are a mile off, on land my grandpa leased. Years back. This pool's mine, deed and all. Sylvia steps closer, her heels wobbling on my deck. Times change, she says, snapping pics of my pool. You might think you're clear, but we've got rules. Private pools disrupt our harmony. Harmony. I snort. Keepin' cool. Lady. I built this pool. Ain't no HOA amenity. Sylvia taps her tablet, narrating loud, like I'm on trial. Non-compliant landowner. Refusing. Community agreements, she says, as if I'm a felon. The board will resolve. Your defiance. Defiance? I stand tall, hands on hips. Sylvia, I own this pool, this land, and the gate you strutted through. My deed's older than your whole estate. Her smile twists. But she don't flinch. We'll see. Mr. Thornton, she snaps, voice icy. Some folks reckon they know property law better than they do. She spins, heels slipping on the tile, and marches to her SUV, a black monster, parked on my drive. I watch her go, noticing how she eyes my pool, like she's planning a heist. My gut churns. This ain't about swimming. I head inside. The pool's reflection dancing on my cabin walls. Sylvia's words, "We'll see," echo like a coyote's howl. I've been here 8 years, since quitting my surveying job, leaving quiet, steering clear of trouble. But her glare, calculating, says my pool's her prize. Next morning, I find a letter taped to my door. It's fancy, gold-embossed paper, stamped Oakridge HOA. It reads like a stick-up. "Dear Mr. Thornton," it starts like we're friends. "Your pool closure violates community agreements and lacks permits. Your cabin appears non-compliant. Breaching codes. Comply within 30 days or face legal action. Signed, Sylvia Harrington." In sharp blue ink. I read it twice. Fists balled. Permits? For my own pool? Codes? For a cabin? Standing since 1882? The gall is something else. I grab my keys. Head into town. If Sylvia wants a brawl, I'm loading my guns. My first stop's Clara Holt's office, a lawyer who doesn't take guff. I've seen her at the diner, calling out shady ranch brokers. With a grin, she scans the letter and laughs. A deep, throaty chuckle. "Sylvia's at it again," she says, pushing her glasses up. "Again?" I ask, sitting across her messy desk. Clara nods, pulling a file. She rolled in from Dallas 4 years ago, bought a big house, and declared herself HOA queen. Been finding folks for everything, from grass height to porch lights. She spreads HOA papers like evidence. "Caleb, your ranch predates their whole setup. Your grandpa's deed is older than this town. Their HOA has no claim on your pool." Clara shows a survey. Fresh ink. "Got this from a clerk," she says, tracing lines. "They're measuring your land, marking your cabin, your pool." Signed by Vance Holdings, Sylvia's brother's firm. My stomach drops. "They're after my pool." "For what?" Clara leans back, eyes hard. "A resort. Big bucks. Your pool's fed by a natural spring. Only one around. Sylvia's fronting for her kin." I grip the letter, mind racing. "What's my play?" Clara grins. "We dig up your deeds. Every scrap from your grandpa's time." We fire back a reply, telling him to back off. Then we wait for her next move. She pauses, studying me. "Caleb, Sylvia's got deep pockets and a plan. This'll get rough." I stand, nodding. "Let it. My family didn't hold this land for a century by running." That night, I'm riffling through Grandpa's files in the cabin's attic. Deeds, surveys, tax receipts. All neat. My grandpa was sharp as a tack. I find a map, hand-drawn, from 1978, showing my pool, my land, and the spring, feeding it. My pulse jumps. The spring's marked. Protected watershed, 1978. No easement, no nothing. I call Clara, voice low. "Found a map. My pool's on a protected spring. Sylvia's trail's mine." She whistles. "Caleb, that's a bomb. Bring it tomorrow." Next day, I'm by the pool, hearing hammers. Bang, 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 like a war drum. I walk to my gate and freeze. A crew's bolting a steel barrier right along the HOA's boundary, sealing my pool trail. Sylvia's there, red shirt, glaring, belly pushing her black pants, clipboard in hand. direct and like a drill sergeant. I stride over, voice hard. Sylvia, what's this garbage? She turns, smiling like a fox. Morning. Caleb, just securing. Community land. This barrier ensures compliance. No unauthorized dips. Dips? I snarl. You're blocking my pool. My family swam for generations. She taps her clipboard. Unapproved trail. Caleb, Oakridge's ramp is yonder. A short drive. For proper pool use. I point to my fence. You're stealing my path. On my land. Her eyes glint. Your claims are old news. This is progress. For our community. I step closer. Boots firm. Sylvia, you're tangling with a man who knows his land better than your rules. She cackles, sharp, and struts to her SUV, leaving the barrier, a steel scar, mocking my pool. I stand there, fist tight, knowing this war's just begun. I'm mending a fence post, when a sweat trickling down my neck. Harlan Lake's morning light glinting off my pool, a sapphire jewel in my 150-acre Texas ranch. That 8-foot steel barrier. Sylvia Harrington's HOA cage looms like a scar, blocking my pool trail. My spread, Thornton Acres, feels like a battlefield. Sylvia's fake violation letter, her smug cackle, short blonde hair bobbing, red shirt stretched over her chubby frame, belly bulging in black pants. They're burned in my mind. Her claim, my grandpa promised her, HOA my pool, sits sour on my tongue. Beside my grandpa's 1,978 map showing the springs protected, with Clara Holt's legal smarts, my old surveying skills, and a fire in my gut. I'm ready to fight. Sylvia thinks she's locked me out, but I'm carving a path to sink her resort scheme. I'm hauling wire. When Clara's truck rumbles up, dust swirling. Caleb, you seen this? She says, tossing a gold flyer on my porch. It's Sylvia's community standards alert, accusing my pool of health hazards, my cabin of code violations, and demanding a $25,000 fine for denying community access. 25 grand? I growl, wiping my brow. For my own damn pool? Clara nods, eyes fierce. She's using forged county permits. Claims your pool's a public resource. Threatening Oakridge's property values. I crumple the flyer, picturing Sylvia's smirk. She's twisting my deed to steal my water. Clara leans on, voice low, dug into her HOA books. At the bank, Sylvia's siphoned $100,000 into a resort fund for Vance Holdings, her brother's outfit. I grin, slow. Big money. Huh? Let's snap her chain. That afternoon, I'm setting up a trail cam, a rugged rig, for tracking varmints. Sylvia's barrier and her strut sparked a plan. If she's playing queen, I mutter, I'll play hunter. I sync the cam, night vision humming, ready to catch her sneaking. Nate Ruiz, my neighbor, swings by, his old Chevy creaking. Caleb, got your call, he says, leaning on my gate. Found Sylvia's flyer. In my mailbox. Says your pool's spreading disease. She's bold, I say, showing him a cheap camera, hidden in my cedars. Caught this. By the pool. Bet it's hers. Nate's jaw tightens. She's spying on you, compadre. My cousin works at the county office. Says Sylvia's been digging into your deed. I nod, pointing to the pool, calling it public, ignoring my title. What's her game? Nate scratches his chin. Heard she's pitching a resort to Vance Holdings, using your pool spring as the big draw. My blood boils. Selling my water? For millions? Looks like. Nate says, get proof. We'll burn her out. That night, my trail cam pings. 2 hours a.m. Motion by the fence. I pull the feed. It's green glow, showing Sylvia in a dark hoodie, like a cheap crook, slipping along my posts. She's got a bag and a flashlight. Scooping pool water, then sprinkling something powdery into it. This'll shut him down, she mutters. Snapping pics. Contaminated pool. He's done. I save the clip. Grinning cold. Gotcha, Sylvia. Next morning, I'm in my cabin, rewatching the footage. It's gold. Sylvia's red shirt peeking, her voice damning. Clara's over, eyes wide. Caleb, this is a jackpot, she says, backing up the file. Trespassing, evidence tampering, maybe fraud. I shake my head. Not yet. Let's bait her. Make her think she's winning. Clara smirks. You're playing poker. She's playing tic-tac-toe. I call Nate. Send in the clip. Enough? For the sheriff? Trespassing for sure, Nate says. But hold off. She's planning an HOA meeting to condemn you. Let her dig deeper. That afternoon, Sylvia's back with a consultant, a twitchy guy, in a wrinkled suit, holding a fake badge. She's live streaming, narrating like a television host. Here's the toxic pool, she says, pointing at my deck, where I'm cleaning the filter. This water is poison in Oakridge. They scoop water in jars labeled hazardous, dodging my fence posts like they're nothing. Sylvia's coaching him. Say it's chemical. Mention bacteria. The guy stumbles. Harmful bacteria. Danger to residents. I'm on my porch, recording, phone tucked low. Claire is in her truck, whispering. She's editing her stream, hiding your boundary, making it look public. Unfrem. She's slick. I say, but she'll trip. By evening, a new gold flyer floods Oakridge mailboxes, calling an emergency health summit. Sylvia's claiming my pool's a disease vector, demanding my cabin be seized, and me find Oda's Beshman. She's got a report, using my stolen deeds, saying I'm violating state health codes. I show Nate, who's fuming. She's pilfering your records. From the county, he says. My cousin caught her copying your deed at the clerk's. Miyav drops. She's a pro at stealing? Yup, Nate says. And she's paying that consultant with hoe cash. Saw the checks at the bank. I'm wired. Mind spinning. We need her to admit it on camera. Next day, I'm checking my trail cam, spotting Sylvia's SUV parked by my fence. At midnight, she'd loosened a post, wires bent. My blood boils, but I stay cool. Setting the cam for tonight. Lila Chen, Nate's sister, stops by, her phone always rolling. Caleb, I'm at 60,000 followers, she says. Posted your pool. Folks are cheering you against that HOA snake. I show her the powder clip. Sylvia's lake stunt. Lila's eyes light up. This is viral gold. Let me post it. Not yet, I say. We're setting a trap. At her summit. Lila nods. I'll be there. Streaming live. 120,000 views. Easy. That evening, I'm by the pool, hearing a rustle. Near the fence. Not a critter. Footsteps. I creep over, spotting a guy in an Oakridge vest. Snapping pics of my water. From my side. Hey, I shout. Charging up. He bolts. Dropping a notebook. Labeled Thornton surveillance notes. I flip through. Reading entries. Pool. Use at 6 hours a.m. Water cloudy. Thornton ignored notices. My fists clench. Sylvia's building a case. With lies. I call Clara, who's fired up. That's Vince, her brother's lackey. She says, find me $100 for wrong planters. Lila streams at 150,000. Show that notebook. I hold it up. Lila's feed hitting 180,000. Y'all, is stock in my pool. I say, flipping pages. This ain't protection. It's harassment. Nate's got a plan. Over beers on my deck. We crash her summit, he says. Show the footage, but let her lie first. Get her to confess. On Lila's stream. I nod. Nerves buzzing. What if she denies it? She won't, Nate says. Her ego's too big. She'll rant. Give us the rope. Next morning, a fake county letter arrives, based on Sylvia's complaint, ordering me to open pool access or face a $20,000 fine. I call Clara, who's digging deeper. Caleb, she's pitching your pool to Vance Holdings, Clara says, for a $400,000 resort deal, with her taking a cut. So my swimming blocks her millions? I ask. Map in hand. Yup, Clara says, but your 1,978 map shows the springs protected. No HOA claim. That afternoon, Sylvia's live stream pops up, showing my pool, edited to look like a swamp. This is Thornton's poison. She cries. We're saving Oakridge. Lila's counterstream hits Ikeyu's min, calling it Holies. We're saving Oakridge. I'm ready. Trail cam charged. Footage saved. Sylvia's summits tomorrow. 70 residents. In a glitzy hall, built on land my grandpa once grazed. She thinks she's won, but I'm bringing her down. That night, my cam catches Vince, back at the fence, spraying, closed illegal. In red, I save it, heart pounding. Sylvia's playing dirty, but I'm playing smarter. I'm hauling cedar posts, my boots kicking up dust, on the trail by my pool. Harlan Lake's morning glow reflecting off the water, like a mirror to my 150-acre Texas ranch. That 8-foot steel barrier, Sylvia Harrington's HOA wall, stands like a smug insult, blocking my pool path. My spread, Thornton Acres, feels like it's holding its breath. Sylvia's forged fines, her closed illegal graffiti, her powder dumped in my pool, their nails in her coffin. Lila's live stream, now at 200,000 views. Nate's leaks, Clara Holt's legal traps, and neighbors' anger are my arsenal. Sylvia thinks she's caged my pool, but I'm tightening the noose to sink her $400,000 resort scam. I'm checking my trail cam, battery humming. When Lila's text pings, Sylvia's posted, calls your pool a bio-weapon. 250,000 views on my stream. Health summits tonight. What's the play? I call Clara, my lawyer. Voice low. Clara. Sylvia's summits in hours. DA's watching. Her fake video. Toxic dumping. We've got her. I'm exposing her lies. At the meeting, Clara's voice crackles. Fierce. Keep it legal. Caleb. That video's evidence tampering. Felony. Her bribes to county clerks. $60,000. Bank records confirm. Pool spring. Unpermitted. Toxins verified. Hit her at the summit. DA's moving after. Bring Lila's clips. Neighbors' fines. We're closing in. I save the powder clip. Sylvia's red shirt clear. Heart steady. She's desperate. Clara. What's her next move? Clara chuckles. Cold. She'll play. Martyr. Rally the crowd. Her offshore account. $300,000 from Vance Holdings. It's nailed. Get Nate's logs. More fines. DA's ready. I head to Nate's shed. His tools clanking. Caleb. Sylvia's emailed. He says, showing a screed. Says you're a public menace. Threatening Oakridge's kids. Mr. Lopez got a $1,200 fine. For his mailbox. He's ready to talk. I take the email. Gut firm. She's losing her grip. Nate. Summits her stage. But we're stealing it. Nate pulls a drive. Got maintenance logs. Showing Sylvia's dumping bleach. In the spring. Plus, a deed for lot 19. Old Mrs. Carter's place. Has a gate easement. Right to the HOA land. My eyes widen. An easement? Like my grandpa's spring? Yup. Nate grins. Mrs. Carter selling. To move near her son. That gate could be your key. I call Clara. Send in the logs. Found a gate easement. Lot 19. Mrs. Carter's summits tonight. I'm buying it. Clara's voice sparks. If that easement's solid, it's a landmine. Check the deed. County records. Move fast. Summit's in 6 hours. By noon, I'm at the county clerk, riffling through old deed books. Lot 19's title. Clear as day. From 1,975. Grants a pedestrian easement. 5 feet wide. To the HOA's pool land. I copy the plat. Heart racing. Sylvia missed this. Her barrier don't touch it. I visit Mrs. Carter. A sharp widow. Her porch groaning. Caleb. Heard you're tangling with Sylvia, she says. Offering lemonade. That woman find my mailbox. $300. Called it tacky. I'm selling, moving to my boys. I nod. Careful. Mrs. Carter, your Lowe's got a gate. To the lakeland. I'd like to buy it. Fair price. No realtors. To use that easement. She eyes me. Sly. You're fixin' to gut Sylvia, ain't you? I grin. Something like that, ma'am. She cackles. Warm. Deal. Caleb. Market price. I'll sign tomorrow. That gate's yours. Give her hell. I call Clara. Lot 19's mine. Easement's real. Summit's tonight. I'm crashing it. Clara's pumped. Title's clean? You're a devil. Caleb. Get that key. We'll bury her. Back at the ranch. I'm rigging my trail cam. Catching Vince's SUV. At 3 hours a.m. Tossing jars in my pool. I save it. Callin' Lila. New clip. Vince dumpin'. 300,000 views? Lila's voice buzzes. Post now? Or save for the summit? Save it. I say. Let Sylvia think she's winning. Till we drop the hammer. The summit's a powder keg. Oakridge's community hall. Packed with 90 residents. Gold flyers clutched tight. Sylvia's at the podium, red shirt blazing. Belly strain in her black pants. Blonde hair sharp. Caleb Thornton's pool is a death trap. He's defied codes. Poisoned our water. Crashed our values. I sit in the front. Calm. Lila recording. Mr. Lopez raises his hand. Sylvia, you find my mailbox. $1,200. Said it's HOA land. My deed says no. Show proof. Sylvia's smile falters. Mr. Lopez, your mailbox violated codes. For safety. Mrs. Patel stands. My gazebo. $1,500. You stole my yard. Where's the survey? The crowd roars. My porch. My roses. Sylvia clicks to my pool. Closed illegal. Graffiti glowing. Thornton's sabotage. Proves his guilt. I stand. Voice slicing through. Sylvia, you painted that. My cams caught you. Lila plays the powder clip. Sylvia's red shirt clear. This'll shut him down. Her voice booms. The room explodes. She's lying? To us? Sylvia's face drains. Voice shrill. That's fake. Thornton's framing me. Mr. Chin stands. Holding a fine. You took our shutters. Sylvia, your survey's signed by a dead man. Explain. Sylvia screams. This is a setup. She flees. Her red shirt a blur. Residents shouting. I stay. Their anger my fuel. Lila's stream hits 400,000. She's done. Next morning, another 911 call. Deputy Luke Hayes rolls up, weary. Sylvia says your pool's a chemical plant. Claims she saw toxic drums. I show Luke my filter barrels. Clean water. Luke. New footage. I play Sylvia spraying my gate at 4 hours a.m. Red shirt bright. Luke's eyes widen. Her SUV again. She's called 50 times this year. 30 about you. Dawes charging her. Vandalism. Fraud. Tampering. Luke takes the clip. Grinning. Your lawyer's a shark. Caleb. Keep rolling. She's sinking. Frank Cole, the surveyor, stops by. Maps spread. Your deed's rock solid. Caleb. 150 acres. No HOA claim. Sylvia's maps stole 1.5 acres. From 30 properties. All common area. Fraud. start to finish. I show Frank the gate clip. Sylvia's paint glowing. Criminal tampering. Frank, you in? Frank nods. Every inch. I'll swear to it. Clara calls. Voice electric. Caleb. Sylvia's fake video? Using your auction voice? Amateur edit. We traced it. Vance Holdings paid $350,000. Her offshore account's hot. Springs unpermitted. Bleach dumping confirmed. DA's arrest in post-summit. Racketeering. Forgery. I stand by my pool. Hand on my fence. Her gala's tomorrow. Investors. I'm opening Lot 19's gate. Clara's tone sharpens. Legal. Caleb. Injunctions filed. No land sales. Get more fines. We're tight. At Lila's. End. The Lopez's. Patel's, Chen's, and Rodriguez. Pile fines high. Mrs. Rodriguez holds a $1,800 fine. For her illegal porch. My land. Sylvia stole my yard. Lila pulls a new email. Sylvia to Vance. Thornton's resistance. Ends at gala. Dated yesterday. With a fake deed. My pool marked public. I send it to Clara. Voice hard. She's for Jen Moore. To steal my water. Clara replies. Conspiracy. DAF felony. DA's warrants locked. Gala's her end. I walk my pool deck. A Lot 19's gate key heavy. Sylvia's lies, her paint, her sludge. Crumbling. Her gala looms. Investors blind to her crimes. My cams hum. Ready to spring the trap. I'm crouched in my grandpa's old shed. Dust tickling my nose. Harlan Lake's evening glow slanting through the slats. Casting shadows on my 150-acre Texas ranch. I'm testing my trail cam. Lens sharp. When Lila's text pings. Sylvia's emailing. Says you're plotting terrorism. Photo of your gate. 500,000 views. Galas and hours. What's the move? I call Clara. My lawyer. Voice low. Clara. Sylvia's galas tonight. Investors. DA's primed. Her fake video. Bleach dumping. We've got her. I'm opening Lot 19's gate. Exposing her lies. Clara's voice snaps. Fierce. Stay legal. Caleb. That video's evidence tampering. Felony. Her bribes to clerks. $80,000. Bank records locked. Springs unpermitted. Toxins confirmed. Hit her at the gala. DA's arresting after. Bring Lila's clips. Fines. We're ending this. I save the bleach clip. Sylvia's red shirt flashing. Heart steady. She's panicking. Clara. What's her last play? Clara laughs. Cold. She'll cry victim. Woo investors. Her offshore account. $400,000 from Vance Holdings. It's cooked. Get Nate's logs. More fines. DA set. I head to Nate's porch. His hammer clanking. Caleb. Sylvia's posted again. He says, showing a gold flyer. Calls your pool a plague pit. Says you're in danger in Oakridge. Mrs. Rodriguez got a $1,500 fine. For her roses. She's ready to spill. I take the flyer. Gut solid. She's losing control. Nate. Gala's her spotlight. But we're stealing it. Nate pulls a USB. Got spring logs. Sylvia's dumping industrial cleaner. In the water. Plus. Lot 19's gate deed. Mrs. Carter signed it. Key's yours. I grip the iron key. Cold as truth. This gate's our ace. By noon. I'm at Lot 19. Mrs. Carter's old place, checking the gate. Rusty but solid. Hidden in ivy. The deed's clear. 1,975 easement. 5 feet wide. Straight to the HOA's lakeland. I oil the hinges. Heart racing. Sylvia's fence. Don't touch this. I call Clara. Lot 19's gate's mine. Easement's ironclad. Gala's in 4 hours. I'm walking through. Clara's voice buzzes. You're a genius. Caleb. Keys secure? We'll gut her. Back at the ranch. I'm rigging more cams. Catching Vince's SUV. At 1 hours a.m. Tossin' paint cans by my gate. I save it. Callin' Lila. New clip. Vince vandalizin'? 600,000 views? Lila's voice hums. Post now? Or save for the gala? Save it, I say. Let Sylvia strut. Till we drop the axe. The gala's a circus. Oakridge's lake shore. Draped in fairy lights. 200 investors sippin' champagne. Behind Sylvia's steel fence. She glides. Red shirt blazin'. Belly pushin' her black pants. Blonde hair sharp. Toastin' Oakridge's future to millionaires. I watch from lot 19. Gate key in pocket. Lila streamin' nearby. 700,000 views. Let's roll. At 7 hours p.m. As Sylvia brags about resort luxury. I slip to the gate. Iron creakin'. Key turnin' smooth. It swings open. And I step through. Onto HOA land. Pool float in hand. Lila's stream hits 800,000. Caleb's in. By 7:30. I'm by the pool. Trail cam clips ready. Sylvia's eyes lock on me. Her smile crackin' like dry clay. Guests murmur. Pointin'. Who's that? Sylvia's voice falters. Security. But none come. I hold up my deed. Voice calm. Sylvia. This gate's mine. Lot 19. Legal easement. Your fence. Don't stop me. Her face twists. Red shirt. A flare. You're trespassing. Thornton. But I play the bleach clip on my phone. Sylvia's voice booming. This'll shut him down. Investors gasp. Cameras flash. Sylvia screams. Fake. But the crowd's turning. Muttering. Lies. Poison? I stroll forward. You dumped bleach. Sylvia. No permits. My spring's protected. County's watching. Deputies swarm. Cuffs snapping. DA Sarah Ruiz leading the charge. Next morning, I'm with Nate. Lila's stream at 900,000. Mrs. Patel stops by. Holding a $1,800 fine. For her wrong pergola. Sylvia took our yard. Caleb, you're our fight. I take her papers. Promisin'. Clara's on fraud, extortion. We're close. The summit's fallout rages. Oakridge buzzes, Sylvia's flyers. Now calling me a saboteur, demanding $50,000. For community damage. Lila's stream hits 1 million. Her post showing Vince's cans, captioned, HOA's toxic plot. I call Clara, who's digging deeper. Sylvia's brother, Vance Holdings, paid $450,000. For your Springs rezoning, she says. Found emails. She bribed a clerk. $30,000. To forge your deed. So my pool blocks her resort? I ask. Map in hand. Yup, Clara says. Your 1,978 map shows the Springs protected. No HOA claim. That afternoon, I'm by the pool. Seeing a new sign. Biohazard. Nailed to my gate. I snap it. Suspecting Sylvia's goons. My cam catches Vince. At 5 hours a.m. Planting it, I save it, callin' Luke. More vandalism. Sheriff. 1,200,000 views? Luke's voice rumbles. Sylvia's charged. Trespassing, fraud, tampering. Her calls. 60 this year. 40 about you. DA's building racketeering. Your clips are gold. Frank stops by. Map spread. Sylvia's stolen 1.8 acres. Across Oakridge. 35 properties. All common area. Your pool lost 20 feet. Patel's 15. Lopez's 10. Fraud. Top to bottom. I show Frank the gate clip. Sylvia's paint glowing. Criminal tampering. Frank? You testify? Frank nods. Every inch. I'm in. Clara calls. Voice blazing. Caleb, Sylvia's fake video? Using your voice? It's doctored. We traced it. Vance paid $500,000. Her account's offshore. Springs unpermitted. Cleaner. Dumpin' confirmed. DA's arrestin' post-gala. Racketeerin'. Forgery. I stand by my pool. Hand on my gate. Gala's done. I'm keeping Lot 19's gate open. Clara's tone sharpens. Legal. Caleb. Injunctions filed. No land sales. Get more fines. We're tight. At Lila's. The Patels. Lopez's. Chin's. And Rodriguez stack fines. Mrs. Chin holds a $2,000 fine for her illegal deck. My land. Sylvia stole my yard. Lila pulls a new email. Sylvia to Vance. Thornton sabotage. Ends at gala. Dated yesterday. With a fake survey. My pool marked. Sold. I send it to Clara. Voice hard. She's forging more. To steal my water. Clara replies. Wire fraud. Felony. DA's warrant set. Gala's her end. I walk my pool deck. Lot 19's gate key heavy. Sylvia's lies. Her paint. Her bleach. Crumbling. Her Gala's dust. Investors seeing her crimes. My cams hum. Ready to end her reign. I'm sitting on my porch swing. The Texas dusk painting Harlan Lake's water gold. My pool glistening like a jewel. Sylvia thought she'd steal my pool, but I opened Lot 19's gate, exposed her toxins, and watched her HOA dissolve. I'm oiling my fishing rod. My ranch tough, rest light mug coolin'. When Lila's text pings. Trials today. 1,500,000 views. Sylvia's claiming you rigged her. What's the play? I call Clara. My lawyer. Voice steady. Clara. Sylvia's trials now. DA's got her. Fake video. Bribes. Bleach. We're set. I'm keeping Lot 19's gate. For neighbors. Clara's voice booms. Fierce. She's done. Caleb. Her fake video's a felony. Voice edit traced. Bribes to clerks. $100,000. Offshore accounts frozen. Springs toxins. Unpermitted. She's facing years. Bring Lila's clips. Fines. DA's closing in. I pack my grandpa's 1978 map. Lot D scene waves deed. Trail cam footage. Heart racing. She's cornered. Clara. Any last tricks? Clara chuckles. Cold. She'll cry victim. Beg mercy. Her $450,000. From Vance Holdings. It's nailed. Get Nate's logs. We're ending this. I head to Nate's barn. His wrench clanking. Caleb. Sylvia's emailed. He says. Showing a screed. Says you're a land thief. Ruined her legacy. Mrs. Chin's got a $2,000 fine. For her deck. She's ready to testify. I take the email. Gut steady. She's flailing. Nate. Trials her reckoning. Nate pulls a drive. More logs. Sylvia's dumping paint thinner. In the spring. Lot 19's gate key. Mrs. Carter sent it. With the deed. I grip the iron key. Cold as justice. This gate's our trump. The courthouse. A stone giant in town. Is packed. Neighbors, reporters, ranchers from 3 counties. Cram the benches. Lila streaming. 2 million views. It's a showdown. I'm in my best boots. Map. Deed. Clips ready. Clara's beside me. Laptop humming. Sheriff Luke's in the hall. Prepping with DA Sarah Ruiz. Judge Callahan. A weathered Texan. Bangs his gavel. Silence fallen. Sylvia's at the defendant's table. No red shirt. Just gray scrubs. Her chubby frame slumped. Eyes sunken. Her lawyer. Her nephew Vince. Fumbles papers. Outmatched. Sarah opens. Voice like steel. Sylvia Harrington ran a criminal empire. Forging deeds. Stealing land. Dumping toxins. She locked Caleb Thornton's pool. Framed him. To seize it for $450,000. Her lies. End here. End of T. Sarah plays Lila's bleach clip. Sylvia's red shirt peeking. This'll shut him down. Her voice booms. Jury gasps. Lila's stream hits 2,500,000 views. She's cooked. Emails flash. Bribes to clerks. $450,000 to Vance. Forged deeds signed by a dead man. Sarah holds my map. Thornton Springs protected. Since 1978. Sylvia poisoned it. Robbed Oakridge. Vince stammers. Miss Harrington. Protected property values. Misled by contractors. Jury scowls at her 911 calls. Chemical plant? Bioweapon? Chuckles Riplin. Lila testifies. Voice firm. I caught Sylvia dumping bleach. Vandalizing Caleb's gate. She fined my dad's porch, $1,800. Stole our land. Her maps. Took 12 feet. Thousands from our HOA. Mrs. Patel follows. Eyes blazing. Sylvia fined our gazebo. $1,500. And took our yard. Caleb exposed her lies. Mr. Lopez adds. My mailbox. $1,200. My driveway gone. Her surveys. Fake. Mrs. Chen. Fierce. Holds a find. My deck. $2,000. My backyard stolen. Caleb fought. For us all. My deck. I take the stand. Voice steady. I built my pool. My ranch. With my hands. Sylvia fenced it. Forged fines. Dumped toxins. To steal it. This ain't about swimming. It's greed. Lies. Theft. Vince tries. Mr. Thornton. Didn't you defy HOA codes? I meet his gaze. My ranch ain't theirs. Sylvia bribed clerks. Poisoned Oakridge. Proof's clear. Jury's eyes burn. Sylvia whispers to Vince. Shaken. Air defense dust. Sarah's closing is brutal. Sylvia didn't protect Oakridge. She plundered it. Stole land. $150,000 in dues. Poisoned a spring. When Caleb stood firm, she lied. Vandalized. Poisoned. Hold her accountable. Vince pleads. Mistakes, not crimes. She cared too much. Jury ain't moved. Deliberations quick. 1 hour. Foreman stands. Guilty. All counts. Courtroom roars. Neighbors cheering. Hugging. Sylvia slumps. Face blank. Charges read. Wire fraud. Racketeering. Vandalism. Trespassing. Tampering. Environmental crimes. Fraud. False reports. Sentence and looms. Her empire gone. Outside. Neighbors swarm me. Lila grabs my arm. You saved us. Caleb. Mrs. Patel hugs me. My gazebo's mine. No fines. Mrs. Chen smiles. You kept our homes. I shake my head. Y'all's fines. Your fight? That's the win. Clara joins us. Grinning. DA seasons Sylvia's assets, her mansion included. She owes $700,000. Split among Oakridge. Vance Holdings. Fined $3 million. Spring cleanups on them. I rebuild my pool gate. Open to neighbors. My herd grazing where Sylvia's toxins stood. Now clean pasture. Nate stops by. Beer in hand. Sylvia called 60 times. Drove us nuts. Now? Kids swim. No barriers. You did it. I clink his bottle. We did it. A letter comes. Texas Environmental Board. Thanking me for exposing Oakridge's toxins. Offering a $75,000 grant. I buy Sylvia's mansion. Dirt cheap. Turning it into a ranch market. Sign out front. Thornton Acres. Justice Springs. I host a barbecue. Lila brings tamales. Patel's grill. Kids dive free. No rulers measuring yards. Mr. Lopez raises a glass. To Caleb. No HOAs. Laughter echoes. My herd low and soft. I step back. Watching. My pool. Oak deck gleaming. Stands proud. My pasture. Once poisoned. Thrives. Sylvia's lies. Her paint. Her red shirt. Gone. She saw my pool as a prize. My ranch as a nuisance. But it was about truth. Family. Standing tall. A reporter calls. Mr. Thornton. Sylvia claims you rigged it. Comment? I smile. Jury saw the truth. Justice won. That's enough. I walk my pool deck. Embers. Lot 19's gate key in hand. A package arrives. No address. A paint can. Red. Sylvia's initials scratched. Note says, "You won't need this." Thornton. I laugh. Toss it in the barn. A relic of her fall. My ranch glows. Under the stars. Neighbors wave. Free. Sylvia, Oakridge's queen, is a cautionary tale. In a cell, she's learning you can't steal from a Texan's pool or a community that fights as one.